Today I own this world. And the moment he pushed the lever, the whole car floated in midair. It was like he was getting revenge for all those times he got stuck in rush hour traffic. 3 cars stacked on top of each other looked like the pinnacle sculpture of the National Car Destruction Fair. But wait, don't get too engrossed in admiring, because right after that, the Crane Godfather appeared, bringing with him a cold declaration. Playtime is over, kids. Every time the crane picks up another spare part, we can't help but imagine it whispering to ourselves. Brakes. Place in box A. Engine. Put it on shelf. B. Chair. For you guys to sit and wait. Looking at the way it works, you get the feeling that this is not just a crane, but an artist creating a large mosaic from small pieces. Who would have thought that dismantling a car could be so elegant? The little car was probably secretly sighing. That's it. From now on, I've become a toy collection for the children. But don't be sad, because at least it lived a full life and is now reborn in style. Marie Kondo. Everything neatly folded, bringing joy to someone. After disassembling each part, the crane looked at the bare frame like an artist who had just finished a painting, but thought, well, you're not beautiful enough to display. And so it dragged the poor frame to the press, as if it was putting the last candidate in a life-or-death challenge. The press did not hesitate. The 2 steel plates slowly approached, squeezing the car slowly and cruelly. At first, the frame still tried to keep some shape. I'm still a car, I'm still fine. But no, as the pressure gradually increased, it could only sigh and say to itself, well, I'll be made into high-grade scrap metal. And then, bam! With one final compression, the car went from a technological masterpiece to a square piece of iron, lying still in silence. The crane stepped back, looking at the finished product and probably thinking, I'm a genius. From a broken car, I made a big paperweight. The yellow bus, once a symbol of solidarity, was now lifted by a large crane as if it were judging a criminal. At first, the crane was just gently rotating, but then, bam! A crash through the roof as if to say, you think you're tough? The holes in the roof looked like war wounds, but the crane didn't stop. It continued to remove the roof piece by piece, cold and precise as a butcher. When it reached the back of the bus, the crane jerked up, then moved to the middle and boom! The poor bus was torn in two like a broken sandwich. The result was that the two parts, the front and the back, were thrown away to ensure they would never reunite. The crane stood there like a villain who had just completed an epic act of destruction, while the bus could only endure its fate. If the bus could talk, it would surely exclaim, "I just wanted to take children to school. How did it end up like this?" But fate has its way, and today the crane is the star of this action-packed movie,